Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and today we will be doing more congressional donors. But before that, I don't know if I wore this shirt before. Picture of Link saying, "Call me Zelda" one more time. I think it's funny. I enjoy it. It's one of my favorite shirts. I just know I haven't worn it in a while, so I figured I'd mention it. So take of it what you shall. But let's jump into this. First person we're going to talk about is Veronica Escobar. She is 51-year-old and she represents the 16th District of Texas. She is a Democrat and she is serving her first term in the U.S. House of Representatives. She graduated with a BA from the University of Texas at El Paso, Texas, and then graduated with a MA from New York University in New York City, New York. She's been a college professor, a nonprofit executive, a communications director for Mayor of El Paso, Texas, and El Paso, Texas commissioner. She was the El Paso County, Texas judge before finally being elected to the U.S. House of Representatives. Her House committees are the Committee on Armed Services and the Committee on the Judiciary. Now, her top 5 individual donors. At number 1, Hunt Companies. They offer services in development and contracting, investment, and management for military housing, multifamily apartments, housing communities, retail space, and office properties. They serve clients worldwide and are based in El Paso, Texas. They donated $16,920. Number 2, West Star Bank, a full-service bank that accepts deposits, makes loans, and provides other services to the public, and it is based in Westville, Colorado. They donated $12,700. Number 3, Guerra Investment Advisors, a registered investment advising firm based in El Paso, Texas, and they donated $11,200. Number 4 is Southwest University. They donated $11,200. And number 5 is Home Depot, a national hardware chain headquartered in Cobb County, Georgia. They donated $10,000. Now, her top 5 industry donors. Number 1, lawyers and law firms, who altogether donated $54,084. Number 2, education, who altogether donated $52,398. Number 3, Democratic Liberal groups, who altogether donated $51,424. Number 4, real estate, who altogether donated $50,279. And number 5, public sector unions, who altogether donated $40,500. And once again, that was Veronica Escobar. Next person we're going to talk about is Anna Eshoo. She's 77-year-old and represents the 18th District of California. She is a Democrat and she is serving her 14th term in the U.S. House of Representatives. She graduated with an AA from Canada College in Redwood City, California. She was a Democratic National Committee woman from California, was Chief of Staff for Speaker pro tempore of the California State Assembly, was a member of the San Mateo County, California Board of Supervisors, was president of San Mateo County, California Board of Supervisors. She was a member of the California Democratic State Central Executive Committee, a member of the Democratic National Commission on Presidential Nominations, had an unsuccessful candidacy for the U.S. House before finally being elected to the U.S. Congress. Now, her House committees are the Committee on Energy and Commerce. Her top 5 individual donors. Number 1, Ascend Clinical LLC, which develops and markets web-based software that enables dialysis clinics to effectively operate and manage patient care. And they are headquartered in Redwood City, California. And they donated $112,000. Number 2 is Kleiner Perkins et al., formerly Kleiner Perkins Caulfield and Byers. They are an American venture capital firm which specializes in investing in incubation, early stage, and growth companies, and they're headquartered in Menlo Park, California. They donated $28,000. Number 3, Intuit Incorporated, an American business and financial software company that develops and sells financial, accounting, and tax preparation software and related services for small businesses, accountants, and individuals. And they are headquartered in Mountain View, California. They donated $24,300. Number 4, Alphabet Incorporated. They are an American multinational conglomerate that owns Google and is headquartered in Mountain View, California. They donated $23,700. And number 5 is Deutsche Telekom, a German telecommunications company headquartered in Bonn and by revenue the largest telecommunications provider in Europe. And they donated $21,500. Now, her top 5 industry donors. Number 1, health professionals, who altogether donated $220,800. Number 2, pharmaceuticals and health products, who altogether donated $216,525. Number 3, health services and HMOs, who altogether donated $168,400. Number 4, lawyers and law firms, who altogether donated $130,270. And number 5, electronics manufacturing and equipment, who altogether donated $124,995. And once again, that was Anna Eshoo. Next person we are talking about is Adriano Espaillat, who is 66-year-old and is the representative for District 13 of New York. He is a Democrat and serving his second term in the U.S. House of Representatives. He graduated with a B.S. from Queens College in New York City, New York. He attended college in New York University in New York City, New York. He attended Rutgers University in New Brunswick, New Jersey. He is a coordinator of the New York City Criminal Justice Agency, or was. He was a director of the Washington Heights, New York Victim Services Community Office. He was director of Project Right Start. He was a member of the New York State Assembly, was a member of the New York State Senate, had an unsuccessful candidacy for the U.S. Congress before finally being elected to the U.S. House of Representatives. His House committees are the Committee for Education and the Workforce, the Committee on Foreign Affairs, the Committee on Small Business, and the Committee on Transportation and Infrastructure. Now, his top 5 individual donors. Number 1, Fangel Corp. Operates farms that produce sugar, cane, and beet products. They are headquartered in West Palm Beach, Florida, and they donated $17,300. Number 2, Monroe College, who altogether donated $13,700. Number 3, Seatown Supermarket, a chain of independently owned and operated supermarkets operating in the Northeast U.S. And they are headquartered in White Plains, New York. They donated $11,700. Number 4 is Transport Workers Union, a United States labor union that was founded in 1934 by subway workers in New York City, then expanded to represent employees in other cities, primarily in the eastern U.S., and they donated $10,500. And number 5, PAC to the Future, a democracy-aligned PAC. They donated $10,000. Now, his top 5 industry donors. At number 1, education. Altogether, they donated $40,000. Number 2, food processing and sales. Altogether, they donated $39,550. Number 3, transportation unions, who altogether donated $38,500. Number 4, leadership PACs, who altogether donated $38,500. And number 5, lawyers and law firms, who altogether donated $37,860. Next person we have to talk about is Ron Estes. He is 64-year-old, and he represents the 4th District of Kansas. He is a Republican, and he is serving his 2nd term in the U.S. House of Representatives. He graduated with a B.A. from Tennessee Technological University in Cookeville, Tennessee. He graduated with an MBA from Tennessee Technological University in Cookeville, Tennessee. He's been a businessman, a farmer, the Sedgwick County, Kansas treasurer, the Kansas State treasurer, before finally being elected to the U.S. House of Representatives. His House committees are the Committee of Ways and Means. Now, his top 5 individual donors. Number 1, Poet LLC, which is a U.S. biofuel company that specializes in the creation of bioethanol, and they are headquartered in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. They donated $21,200. Number 2, Spirit Aerosystems, the world's largest first-tier aerostructures manufacturer based in Wichita, Kansas, and they donated $21,200. Number 3, ICM Incorporated, a company that offers rotary and steam tube dryers, turbines, biomethanators, ethanol recovery, base recanter, and Oil Technological Services, and they're headquartered in Colwich, Kansas. They donated $14,050. Number 4, Wichita Railway Service, which is a manufacturer and retailer of rail car parts. It is headquartered in Wichita, Kansas, and altogether it donated $13,700. And number 5 is Cox Enterprises, who is an American conglomerate based near Atlanta, Georgia, dealing with telecommunications and automotive services. And altogether, they donated $12,000. Now, his top 5 industry donors. Number 1, health professionals, who altogether donated $127,618. Number 2, insurance, who altogether donated $106,000. Number 3, oil and gas, who altogether donated $97,550. Number 4, securities and investment, who altogether donated $92,800. And number 5, air transport, who altogether donated $97,561. And once again, that was Ron Estes of Kansas. Last person we're going to talk about today is Dwight Evans. He is 66-year-old, and he represents the 3rd District of Pennsylvania. He is a Democrat, and he is serving his 3rd term in the U.S. House of Representatives. He graduated with an AA from Community College of Philadelphia in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, graduated with a BA from LaSalle University in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He's been a teacher, an employment counselor for Urban League of Philadelphia, a member of the Pennsylvania State House of Representatives, had an unsuccessful candidacy for Lieutenant Governor of Pennsylvania, had an unsuccessful candidacy for Governor of Pennsylvania, had an unsuccessful candidacy for Mayor of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, before finally being elected to the U.S. House of Representatives. His House committees are the Committee of Ways and Means and the Committee on Small Business. Now, his top 5 individual donors. Number 1, Blue Cross Blue Shield, a federation of 36 separate U.S. health insurance organizations and companies. It is headquartered in Chicago, Illinois. It donated $18,050. Number 2, the Comcast Corporation, a telecommunications company based in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It donated $11,000. Number 3, Carpenters and Joiners Union. The United Brotherhood of Carpenters and Joiners of America is one of the largest trade unions in the U.S., and it donated $10,000. Number 4, the American Federation of State, City, and Municipal Employees, the largest trade union for public employees in the U.S., and it donated $10,000. And number 5, the Home Depot, a national hardware chain that is headquartered in Cobb County, Georgia, and it donated $10,000. Now, his top 5 industry donors. Number 1, insurance, who altogether donated $94,382. Number 2, lawyers and law firms, who altogether donated $68,406. Number 3, real estate, who altogether donated $39,547. Number 4, health professionals, who altogether donated $33,475. And number 5, securities and investment, who altogether donated $32,078. And once again, that was Dwight Evans of Pennsylvania. But that'll be everybody. So, as always, educate thyself, think, read, study, learn. Someone tries to tell you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I will try to have my sources in the description below the video. I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, later.